Hey guys, another edition of this meditation. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm gonna try to not use the word WHY. I know it sounded like that word, but I'm gonna try my best not to use it. If I do, then I'm going to probably kill myself. But then again, I don't know whether I'll do that or not. You see, a lot of things in life, and this is going to be forever, and what makes the beauty of life so interesting is that we don't know. You see, if someone knows everything, and this is kind of a Zen thing, if anyone studied Zen or listened to any Zen scriptures, then they say, and this is a great way to live your life actually, is when you don't know anything and everything seems new and fresh all the time. Is when you know everything and you go through life walking about and you know fucking everything about, you think you know everything and then you figure out you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, and you know so much that there's so many spiders having a fucking meeting in your head all the time. It's like, you might get rid of little rattlesnakes and raccoons and fucking big chimpanzees and fucking the Arctic fucking monkeys, if there's any monkeys in the fucking Arctic. But you get all that shit and you get all these fucking meetings in your fucking head because you're trying to figure out something, you're trying to know something. Why don't you just say, go for a day, not labeling anything and saying, I don't know. And that's one way where your ego will not try and throw heavy counter punches like Conor McGregor does with his overhand left. So it's a good exercise on a serious note. But there's something that I do know that I have to, before the meditation starts, there's something that I do know, and that is that the fucking Clippers beat the fucking Mavs. Kawhi Leonard is back on his throne and LeBron can fuck off. Yeah, LeBron took it back from Kawhi last year. LeBron got his spot back, but I was a fan of the Raptors, right? Because I used to watch basketball. I was well into the Chicago Bulls and the Kobe Bryant Lakers, like Phil Jackson. Yeah, his approach, his method to managing shit like that. Like, he's the second best manager ever after Sir Alex Ferguson. But I got into basketball again like 2 years ago and been watching it all the time. And I was a fan of the Raptors, and it was a miracle that the Raptors actually won because of Kawhi Leonard, my favourite player on this fucking earth. And Kawhi was on top of the world. Kawhi took over LeBron or Kevin Durant. Because they're like, it's back and forth, it's been 3 years between who's the king. Is it LeBron, is it Kevin Durant or Seth Curry, or stuff like that. But I think Kawhi really took that spot after the Raptors, but kind of lost it because we fucking was a 3-1 up and the Matt Nuggets came fucking back rapidly in boxes. And there were fucking some hungry fucking Matt Nuggets. The hungry fucking fans, I'll tell you that. And fucking Denver fucking beat us. But we come back against the Mavs, and Kawhi just, when Kawhi wants to play, man, I don't see anyone better as a two-way player in the NBA than Kawhi. So I think Kawhi is going to take his spot back. LeBron had it last year. Well, last year wasn't even a fucking year, was it, really? Come on. Last year was like the year of the walking fucking dead. I mean, so, I think LeBron's time is gone. Obviously, there's a debate though, and there's been a debate for years who's the best player, whether it's Kevin Durant or LeBron. I don't know. It's Kawhi might take his spot back, but KD's come back from that injury, and obviously Kevin Durant might be the best player. Because as being a diehard Clippers fan that I am, I do think that the Brooklyn Nets are going to win the NBA final. But I think we might reach the final. But we've got the Utah Jazz. And the thing is, and this is what baffles me about the NBA, is they have a season. What do they have? 82 games. What? A trophy. The trophy, they should have a trophy like the Premier League do for a winner. So the Utah Jazz should have a trophy saying winner of the NBA season. I don't know who it was last season, if it was Milwaukee Bucks, the winners, because it matters that the basketball players in the season playing all these games are the best team. So the Utah Jazz are the best team because they won the season. And they don't do that. And the answer to that is, quite frankly, I don't know. Don't know. The other day, I was in bed for 36 hours. Maybe because I didn't have much sleep for the last 3 weeks. Maybe because I gave up smoking weed for 2 weeks. Maybe cannabis withdrawal. Give me a medal. I haven't smoked weed for 2 weeks. Isn't that great? Give me a fucking medal, please. I want a fucking medal. What could be? I was up for 3 days at a time, 2 days at a time. I don't know why. I'm not good with my sleep, but I slept fucking Saturday all the way to Monday morning, and then I watched both the Clippers games when I woke up. So I woke up great, feeling really great. Why that? You fucking bastard. I fucking said it! Right. You might not hear me from me again. I don't know. There's really been fucking hot. Really been hot. And I live in England. And we're not used to all this hot weather. It's been like 30 degrees. Barbecue's been having. Squirrels are out. The dogs are out raping each other. The cats are even out. Doing the thing. Everything's out. Really fucking hot. Sometimes I might even sweat. A little bit. Or maybe even more. And more. And fucking more until it's like it's fucking raining. The answer to that is God taking a sauna? Is God opposing his will on the sun? On us? It's like, or it could be vice versa. It could be, you see these fires in the Amazon forest, in the big fire in Canada's and stuff, stuff like that. There's like miles and miles of fire just destroying forests and just big fires. You have it in California and you have it in parts of the world. You had these big fucking fires just destroying nature and destroying everything. Is it the devil having a big barbecue? Maybe he's been waiting for that barbecue for a while and he's having fun. The devil just kicking back having a barbecue. Just sitting there watching it as the fire burns through the forest and the whole entire earth. Is it the devil having a barbecue? Is God in the sauna? The fact is, I don't know. I'm feeling very creative today. The window man was supposed to be here 2 hours ago. Maybe he stopped off. Had a McDonald's. Had a pie. Went home. Had sex with his wife. Maybe he eats salad. Maybe he has garlic bread. It's the future. I've tasted that. Maybe he's watching Jeremy Kyle. Maybe he's up in the hills getting stoned. The fact of the matter is I'm sat in the house waiting, and why he... Fuck! That's the second time. I really do hate that word. I despise it, Turkey. Bite me if I say it again. I don't. No! I don't know. Anyway, as we get on with this meditation, people say, why do we exist? Isn't it weird why there's the sky, there's the clouds, there's the buildings, grass. What the fuck is all this here for? Is this just a big dream? The fact of the matter is, you can look at life in so many ways, or you can just shut the fuck up, be quiet, and kick back and say, I don't know. Big weekend this weekend for the UFC. I watched this fight the other day between this Argentina guy. I can't remember his name. He fought this young guy from Miami, I think. Anyone watched UFC this weekend know what I'm talking about. That fucking fight was a dog fight to the end. They were scrapping to the end. It's a fight this year so far. He's fucking throwing punches to the end. I thought he was going to go the other way. Why the Argentinian got it? Because he got struck with some fucking leg kicks. And these leg kicks today in the UFC are fucking some heavy things, man. The new thing around there. That's how Poirier fucking beat McGregor. And Poirier's going to beat McGregor again, obviously. But the answer to that, why the Argentinian won, even though his legs seemed to be fucking nearly cut off. And these leg kicks are becoming so common in the UFC that even one leg kick can fuck you up now. And I've took leg kicks in MMA sparring, and they do hurt if they hit the top of your calf. The top of your calf just below the knee, that's the spot where you kick. And it fucking hurts, it cripples you. You're thinking that was so simple. Like Khabib, like says he hugs people, and and the best fighters are the wrestlers, and that now the leg kickers. The answer to that is I don't know. I just picked up this drink. I wet my whistle. I don't have a whistle. How come I said that? You see, people do disgraceful things. Like there's tyrants in the government, and we think that we can protest all the time. And history shows, modern history shows, that every protest that ever happens gets us absolutely fucking nowhere. Because the government are just in the fucking Houses of Parliament in 10 Downing Street with their fucking feet up, probably tossing off to some fucking child porno, because they're all fucking paedophiles in Westminster as far as I'm concerned. You need to check out that scandal. Oh, it's true. It's damn true. All you're doing is marching down saying, "Give me liberty, give me freedom, give me my rights." Okay, you think they give a fuck? In my experience, this is my view. The only way to make change in this world is radically by uprising. Meaning, basically, you get the police and the army protect the government. You talk them into turning against the government, which are full of old white men with white beards trying to imitate God, trying to look like God in the Christian sense. And you get the army, you get the police, basically to go on the side of the uprising. And then we all pick up weapons and take over the government. Isn't that the way? So all that shit I said, have protest ever worked? Fact of the matter is, I don't know. It's like, what am I gonna do today? I can't go out until the window man gets here. So I'm window shopping. I'm looking outside, there's grass. My dog wants sniffing, wants to go out. She's being a window shopper. Wants to go out into beautiful nature. Maybe to kill some squirrels or chase some cats down an alley and take one home. I ain't looking after a fucking cat, because fucking cats shit all over the house. And how come they do that? And people say it's easier to look after cats than dogs. I disagree with that, but everyone has their own opinion. And the answer to all this is what I'm saying is I don't know. There's stories out there that Jimmy Savile, we all know he's a dirty paedophile, maybe a serial killer even, that he killed that very popular TV presenter, Jill Dando, outside her home. He hired hitmen. Maybe Jill Dando was going to expose Jimmy Savile. The proof is not there. So I don't know. And police come and arrest me. And this is common anyway. Catch me with say a key of coke on me, worth about fucking 20 grand to 60 grand. Trying to press me, trying to make me stay up for 72 hours, questioning me, saying, who do I get it off? Who's my supplier? Make it easy on yourself. We'll cut you a plea. You only do this amount of time in prison, and they lie to you, because basically they'll go back on what they said, and you'll end up doing fucking 10 years, and they promised you fucking 3 months, and then you put your life in danger by saying the people's names. So my advice to you is, if you're doing that, or even if you're just a user, you get caught with a bit of weed on you and get took to custody, and police will say always, who do you get it off? Who's the guy who drops off for you? The fact of the matter is, Mr. Copper, Mr. Pigman, Mr. Bacon, Mr. Raw Bacon eating motherfuckers, is I don't know. And if I did know, then I don't know anyway. Because life is an illusion. And you're not even arresting me. I didn't do whatever crime I did was in the past, so I'm not doing it now, so I was a different person. So why would police would think, well, this guy's crazy, he needs to be put in a mental hospital, if he's not thinking he's done something fucked up, maybe done some fucked up crime, and he's like, well, that's the past, so that doesn't exist, so that never really happened. So when people think like that, they're labelled as crazy, because they say, well, it was an illusion, it wasn't me, this is me right now. And I know what you're thinking, Hershey. I know what you want. And I think you know the answer to this as well. I can tell by looking at you, Hershey. I can tell. Is I don't know. Right, we go through life saying, why does it... I hate that fucking word. I really fucking hate that word. Go through life saying, how come this happens? How come that happens? How come everything's so unfair? How come there's one rule for this and not a rule for that? How come, they can give you fucking some mad fucking drugs from the pharmacy, and not make cannabis legal? And why are they homeless people? And why are they rich people? And the answer to that is always going to be is asking, how come people are greedy? How come people don't care about who should care, because they get paid to care, like say social services, police officers, they're there to protect and serve. Politicians are there to protect and serve. People in the authority to help you are there to protect and serve, and they don't give a shit. And then you get mad at the world thinking, I am the only fucking, it's me against the world. No one gives a fuck. How come that happens? I don't know. Vipassana does that work. Can you do it if you've got a busy life? There's 24 hours in a day. You want to get everything done, but there's too many things. The answer to that is, what I found is, slow down, take one thing at a time. If plans don't go to plan, then that's the way it is. What I'm doing now, whether I'm cleaning up or putting the trash out, that's the way it's supposed to be. And you always think that to yourself, is that's the way it's supposed to be, and don't resist anything, and don't try to manipulate this moment, and don't anticipate anything that's about to come up. But the spiders keep coming and coming and interrupting you. And the concrete answer to all that shit is, I sorry, I'm addicted. I don't know. And the last one for today. Who you got your money on? 3 massive fights this weekend. Adesanya versus an Italian guy in a rematch. So I'm not very good with remembering names. And you got that flyweight bout between the Brazilian guy and the Mexican guy. That fight last year was one of the best flyweight fights I've ever seen in my life. That was just fucking off the hook. It was really off the hook, that fight. That was a fucking incredible fight. That's probably going to be the fight of the night, and then you got my favourite fighter in the whole fucking world, Stockton's finest. And I'm not going to be surprised, motherfucker. I got a fucking thing here. Yeah, I'll live off that motto. That's what happened. But, yeah. I ain't surprised, motherfucker, if Nate Diaz fucking goes the whole 5 rounds with Leon Edwards and fucks that motherfucker up. But Leon Edwards ain't no one to fucking play with. He's got strong wrestling credentials. He's great distance striker like Nate. And if Nate comes into him, he's gonna get hit. And his grappling, even though Nate is so fucking good on the floor, if you get Nate on his back, Nate's gonna fucking attack you and hurt you. If you watch any of Nate's fights, Nate can hit you in the back. If Nate gets him towards the cage and starts doing the Stockton slaps, he overwhelms you with fucking strikes and strikes. But the thing is, if Nate comes in, like steps in, Leon could severely hurt him. Because Leon has got knockout power. You know, I think it's impossible to knock Nate out. I mean, Masvidal tried but didn't. So he didn't really win that fight for me. Nate was coming back in the third. But yeah, if Nate comes in and Leon just fucking can hit him with elbows and shit. Leon's a great fucking striker when you know they come in. And when he grapples, he does that little S with his leg. I've learnt that in fucking mixed martial arts, where he had the S and you have like inside control kind of. And then he like boom 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 boom, like strikes you fucking really fast, and you know that could be a problem for Nate. So in that fight, and in all the other fights, I mean, for sure that Izzy won the last one, and Izzy has got so much better since the last fight that he had with that Verratti. The predictions for these big fights this weekend, which are UFC fans probably going to be the biggest event of the year so far, until the next pay-per-view where Poirier and McGregor 3, which Poirier is going to win. Because I just like Dustin Poirier as a person, and Conor McGregor as a person. I think because he hit that old man, and you know,